Talk to me about A/B testing at WhatsApp. What's the story there? I got told I had to ask this one.
I mean, so one of the craziest fun facts about WhatsApp is that WhatsApp got to 1.5 billion users without running any A/B test. They didn't even have a framework that could run A/B test. But when I joined in 2017, we were starting to think about some business features that we were going to add. And in particular, one of the things that the team was most concerned about was the negative impacts of those business features. That, if someone starts to get business messages, they might react negatively and turn off the app. But at WhatsApp scale, it's very hard to see that. And because it's a network effects product, that if you do start to see it, it's actually too late. And so one of the things that we decided to do was to build an A/B testing system to understand the negative impacts of some of the features we were introducing. We built that, worked with some great engineers to build it in a privacy safe way. We built that, we ran the experiments, we found that there were no negative impacts. We didn't prove the null hypothesis. And we were able to launch that product and feel really good about what we launched. And that A/B testing framework has become infra that is run for a lot of other things in WhatsApp. But it's so interesting to me that so much of WhatsApp had been built without that. And then when it does get introduced, it's more to think about the downsides rather than the upsides of the kind of quick wins that often A/B testing is thought about.
What about growth in France? What's the story there?
Yeah. For WhatsApp, there are some markets where WhatsApp is not the main messaging app that exists in the market. And it comes down to a lot of competition in the places, and France is one of those. When we were looking at the growth of what we could do to grow WhatsApp consumer, we thought about what are the markets in which we can help accelerate towards kind of a true network effect that becomes the main messaging app. And so in France, what we did was we basically took that playbook of finding the product, marketing, and partnerships that we could build to go accelerate our growth. And we executed that playbook over the course of a year, where we worked on things like inviting in the product to make it so that people had the people that they wanted to talk to. We worked on marketing campaigns that WhatsApp had never run to bring in consumers to WhatsApp. And it turns out that people responded really well to that. We found some pretty novel partnerships as well in that space. And through that kind of combination of those three tactics, we were able to accelerate growth in France and see that we were actually increasing our market share of WhatsApp and put that on a trajectory to start to win. And it was kind of one of the best successes we saw in growing the WhatsApp consumer app. And the interesting thing was that, it wasn't about trying to grow in India. That market is already won, but trying to find the right markets in the right places. And that classic playbook of growth is something that you can kind of pull from anywhere.